What is going on, y'all? It has been a minute since I've made a video. Site Perspectives, Geo Fucks here. I have been super busy. So much has gone on. So just to give a complete update, I had my hysterectomy, total laparoscopic hysterectomy September 27th, and I've been on medical leave ever since. I was supposed to go back November 22nd to work, but at my post-op appointment November 21st, I found out that my sutures had got ripped out of place, and that was due to me having rigorous activity and moving around and doing things that I should have not done, and not fully healing all the way. So here I am dealing with that. So I had to have an emergency surgery last Monday, the Monday prior to Thanksgiving, and then I had peritonitis. I'll put it in the description box below because of what happened, and I'll go into more detail on the Geo Fucks YouTube channel. But because of that, I had to take an additional 2 weeks off from going back to work, and I still have to get an okay from my doctor to go back to work. So hopefully next Monday, December 5th, some good news can come out of this and I can go back to my job. So I've been on, like I said, I've been healing from the surgery, and then I've been having opportunities come my way to partner up with like-minded individuals, and one of those things is working with a group of like-minded individuals to reopen Club Triangle Flint, which used to exist in Flint, Michigan as an LGBTQ plus nightclub bar, and it closed in 2015, and the building that it used to be in was demolished a few years after 2015. I think that was in 2018 when it was demolished. And anybody that lives in Flint, Michigan, Genesee County, mid-Michigan, you already know we don't really have any LGBTQ plus nightclubs near us. You basically have to drive an hour to an hour or more to go to an LGBTQ plus nightclub. We have some bars here and there, but even the bars have dwindled down over the years. So there's a big need for it. A lot of us within the community, first of all, thoughts, prayers, and I'm hoping action go out to Colorado Springs, Colorado, Club Q. There was recently a mass shooting at another LGBTQ plus nightclub, and 5 people were killed, were murdered, and 18 people were injured, all because they happened to be at an LGBTQ plus nightclub space venue in a right-wing, Trump supporting, mega homophobic, transphobic, biphobic, closed-minded bigot, mass murderer. Went into a nightclub establishment and just started shooting. So, despite that it's 2022 and about to be 2023, sexuality still is one of those, sexuality and people's gender identity, gender expression, is still on the chopping block. We still face a lot of hate, bigotry, animosity, discrimination, harassment. There's a lot of it, and people really are being killed, have been murdered, have been beaten, have been discriminated and harassed because of their sexuality, because of their gender expression, because of their gender identity. And a lot of times when you're in the LGBTQ plus community, depending on how you identify and if you are out and proud or open or what have you, if you're on the DL, if you're discreet, what have you, depending on how you move about and how you identify, you aren't necessarily welcomed, or it's not safe for you to be who you are fully, especially if you want to show any public displays of affection to your significant other, your partner, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your bae, your boo, your hubby, your wifey, whatever you call them. We know a lot of times that it's not safe for us to do that. I can't go to a lot of these bars or clubs or restaurants and kiss the person that I'm with, hold the person that I'm with hand, hug them, or do anything that shows any type of affection or love. Then also identifying as intersex and transgendered and intersex, gay, queer, pansexual. It's a lot of things that I know, depending on the environment, the surroundings, the location, the place that I'm at, the people I'm around, I may or may not be safe to be my fully authentic self. And that's not right. It's not fair. We shouldn't have to go all about, or basically be forced to feel like you either have to be in the closet, or you have to be stealth, or you always have to play a different role depending on the environment and the people that you're around. Like, that's mentally agonizing and draining and unfair. Like that's just straight up mental and psychological abuse at that point. And then it's just the double standards. Heterosexuals are allowed to kiss their partners, hold their partner's hands, give their partner a love, affection, attention in public, in private, however. And it's just seen as, oh, look at that adorable couple. Oh, they must really like each other. Oh, they're really in love. But meanwhile, we're still being talked about as disgusting and nasty if two men kiss each other, or two women kiss each other, or if it's a polyamorous relationship and there's 3 or 4 people together, like whatever. It's it's just so much. And then being intersex and trans, it's like, again, any given, depending on what state, city, location you're in, you may or may not have rights to healthcare, rights to the bathroom, rights to jobs, housing, food, shelter, healthcare, you name it. It's like, what the hell, it's ridiculous. So anyways, the point of this is I've been working on a lot of things with like-minded individuals, and then I've also just been going through life changes, seriously. I've just been having a complete metamorphosis, obviously, the past 4 years, but just like my mindset has changed. I turned 30 October 15th of this year, and when I tell you, it really is like night and day. I knew in my late 20s, when I was 26, 27, these were my thoughts. Really at 25 I started having these thoughts, right? But as I got older and older, and now I'm at 30, it's I feel on a bigger level, I have to be accountable more, be more responsible. I need to boss up. I need to level up. I need to hold myself accountable. I have to stop talking about shoulda, coulda, woulda, and just doing it. And when I say accountability, for me, it also means no more pointing the fingers, because I'm at an age at 30 where I can't blame mom, dad, granny, papa, uncle, friend, cousin, enemy, the weather, whatever it may be, for the shortcomings in my life or why things aren't going the way I want them to go. I'm at a point where it is what it is. That there's social injustices, there's a lot of unfairness and inequality in the world, and you are pretty much dealt with the deck of cards that life gave you. And at the same time, while all that's very true and things are unfair and unjust, I still can't use that as a constant excuse for why I'm not propelling, why I'm not going forward, why I'm not holding myself accountable, why I'm not achieving shit. You feel me? And don't get me wrong, I'm not on here to give you one of those fake ass toxic positivity, everything's perfect, everything's great, oh my god, just get you a freaking Starbucks drink that costs $6 and some change. This is definitely not something that I would be doing every day. Maybe a few times a month to, 2 to 3 times a month, and that's it. And that's on a good day. It's got to be good. So sometimes I'm not going to do it for the month. But it's just a lot of stuff that, that I'm seeing that I have to come to. If I say I want to read a book every week, then hey, I got to get my butt up and read a book. I got to dedicate at least 10 to 20 pages, a chapter a day or something. You got to, you know what I mean? So that's where I'm at. So I'm working with a group of people to reopen a club. Information on how you can donate to help us towards our fundraising goal, which is $25,000. We are 36% to our goal. And we're raising money, and I'm going to do another video that's more tailored, to what we're raising the money for and why we need it. But yeah, we're raising money, $25,000 to reopen Club Triangle Flint, an LGBTQ plus nightclub and bar. And yeah, and then I'm also realizing what type of career, my career trajectory, everything is changing, y'all. Everything is changing. So it's a lot. And I'm also being, 100% for real, I'm talking to somebody. I've been talking to somebody. And I talk to a lot of people because I am non-monogamous, but there is one particular person out of the people that I am talking to where it's progressing to deeper, levels, right? So that's a whole nother thing that, and I just haven't had time to make videos. And again, I'm one of those people where if I don't have anything to talk about, I'm not going to post. And if I'm super busy or I got a lot going on or I'm not in the mental space to make it, to talk about it, to film it, to upload it, I'm not going to post. But I do know it's been a minute, and yeah, it's a lot going on, and a lot of updates. And honestly, I might start doing vlogs again. Because I really do feel like I miss when I used to do vlogs. It's a lot of things that's happening, that's coming in the pipeline, and I just wanted to give you all an update. Stay tuned.